wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and our home team.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Ready! Cowboys! They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will go all the way. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Tokyo. Touchdown number 50 for him on the season.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And a much better result here. Give me 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
27-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Rolling to the left, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Nix gonna throw for it. It's complete, and he's going to have an Eagles first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Eagles.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Rolling right. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Oh, big hole, left side. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. 60, tracking 60. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. There's a short one. It's caught by Ferguson. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
2nd and 10.
70, ready,
Here's Brown. There's defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
On the handoff, Blue. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
7-yard line. A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Come on. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 50. Trap 60. 19 Lion. '70 Rangers. 70 Warriors. 70. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Mounties. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Mounties will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14-7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Moving to his left. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes a pay.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. His throw left side is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Nix. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run. It's Barkley. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
These are tough situations. You want to stay out of second and real long. You figure it's going to be a pass, but this is a nice changeup by the play caller. He keeps the ball on the ground, picks up a good gain, and now this third down got a whole lot more manageable.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. 1st and 10. Captain. A give here to Wright. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That one intercepted. And the Mounties are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Ready? Reload. Here we go. Set.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Back to throw. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Let's go now. Cup 19. 19 Lions.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 30.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing now from the gun. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Jalen Carter. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Ready. Knocking 18. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Motion. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Mounties send out their punter. Get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Deron Bland with the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And an Eagle first down.
Throwing, Nix. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd and a yard.
Second and a yard at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Mounties are going to have it just past their 25.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19, Tiger, 19, cut 19. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
A carry here for Brown. And good work defensively. He'll stop this one after a gain of 5, and it will be 4th and long. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. A first down throw for Nix. He's going to look downfield once again. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Hold it ready.
They face second down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Let go.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass.
Intended for Jalen Tolbert. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 7.
Ready.
3rd and 7.
Let's go. 18. Pop. Kennedy Lions. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
This won't even make it to the 40. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run here with Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Forced to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Second down. Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On the move left. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Over set. Ready. Ready. Ole. Chill. Captain.
Nick's gonna throw for it. He'll buy time left. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, your passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a, let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues. He's not seeing the field great, and they need to have a complete reset. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal. 19 tight. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Panther 60. Ready.
Now Brown. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check. Ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Escaping to his left. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds. It would be a 1st down, however. There is a flag down, It looks like it is on the offense. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Tokyo. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Nix now on 1st and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So you take a look at the clock. In this point in the 3rd quarter, you find yourself down. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily desperation time. You're going to have a couple more possessions left, but that throw there felt kind of like a desperation throw. So don't force it. Just continue to sustain possession and just make sure at the end of this drive, you come away with points.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia. Throwing is Nix. A pass caught by Saquon. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're on to the fourth on Thanksgiving Day. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Bombers. Chill. Away.
Here's Nix to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Hold on a second. Captain. Bombers.
Back to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Mounties. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll try to run here with Barkley, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. A handoff, running left. It's Barkley. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up third and goal.
Throwing here on third and goal. Quick throw, taken in.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on fourth and goal. They'll try the option here. And he will take it in himself. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen.
And now he loses the football. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And can you believe this? He's going to take it the distance. 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Wow. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
That one swung out to Blue. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Night, hey, come on. 70 Timberwolf. Warriors 70, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he will get into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Tokyo.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First down throw for Nix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That one just too far, out in front, and it's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for an Eagles first down. Back to throw is Nix. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Melty. Play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Play action now. It's Nix going for it all. And this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
Again, working deep downfield. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play for the Eagles. It covers 63 yards.
That ball is dropped in a bucket, Mike. I mean, this defense, they continue to bring pressure with the variety of blitz packages that they have, but they're just not getting home. And as a result, they ends up putting that one right on the money.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Bombers. Olay, olay, olay. Oh.
Back to the air one more time. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Captain. Olay.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Let's go.
This is blue. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
On the ready.
Look them up on a 2nd down and 8.
Trap 60. Here we go. Viking 18. Rattler 18. Dragon 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Hawk 70. Cup 19. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. In motion, it's Waddle. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Bombers.
To throw is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing. Nix. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And
your blades are sharpened with precision. Flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me